kids, it's Mrs. Davis from Happy Place to Grow. I'm so glad you have decided to join me today. I have an awesome story to share with you. You know, I've been out shopping lately and I've noticed something. Maybe you have too. It's that time again, back to school, and I noticed in all the stores, school supplies. I love back to school time and I love school supplies. Well, you know I'm a teacher. All teachers love school supplies, right? But my favorite school supply of all is crayons. Yeah, I love crayons. And my favorite crayon size is the 24 box. It's just the right size, I think. It's got the right colors. I've got everything I need, but not too many colors. You know, I get overwhelmed by the 64 box or the bigger boxes because there's just so many colors to choose from. This is my favorite size. Hey, that brings me to the reason why I'm talking about crayons and school supplies. I've got a great story. It's about crayons. The name of it is The Day the Crayons Quit. Now, you know what quit means. It means to just totally give up, leave a situation, and sometimes it means permanently. And this story also makes me think about what if my crayons that I love so much could express their feelings, because the crayons in this story do just that. Yeah. They're telling their owner, Duncan, exactly how they feel. Have you ever imagined non-living things? What if they could talk and feel? Be kind of weird, maybe interesting, maybe a little creepy. In this great story, The Day the Crayons Quit, the crayons are expressing exactly how they feel. So, I know this is going to be a really good one. I wonder what my crayons would say. Would they be happy that they're still in the original box? I know I take really good care of my crayons and try to keep them all organized. I also have a lot of crayon collections, and some of them I've even stored in protective cases. These crayons might be glad they were very safe from harm. What would your crayons say if they could talk? Would they be mad because you're using the markers all the time instead of using crayons? Come on now. Well, when I bought this book, I was so excited because it had something special on it. A little cover, a dust jacket. And sometimes books will have these little covers. Inside this, I really liked it because it gives me a brief description of the story, a little summary. So if you check that out, you can see if this is going to be a just right fit story for you in a little nutshell. And then at the back of the dust jacket, we can meet the author and the illustrator. And the author's name is Drew Daywalt. He's an award-winning writer and director of film. He says that his favorite color is black. Now that might seem kind of strange to you, but there are a lot of beautiful black things, like a piano, a shiny black piano. So some colors we don't appreciate, we might appreciate a little bit more after this story. And then the illustrator, Oliver Jeffers, says he creates art for children and adults alike. And his favorite color, get this, striped, if there is such a color. That's his favorite. Hey, what's your favorite color? Can you guess what my favorite color is? What is it? No, it's not pink, even though I'm wearing pink earrings. It's orange. Yes, my favorite color is orange. I just love it. It's so warm and bright. All right, well, let's get started on our story, The Day the Crayons Quit. This is kind of a funny one for sure. It starts off not with the crayons, but a pack of letters. I love this illustration because the letters look three-dimensional, like you could pick them up. And you know who the letters are from. Yeah, crayons. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Interesting. The first color to show up, red. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons, he's complaining. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I never thought about it, but there are a lot of red objects. I even work on holidays. Usually people have the day off on holidays, but red doesn't. Think about all the red colors used in holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Written in big capital letters. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. He does have a point and not a crayon point. Let's see who's next. My granddaughter's favorite color, Sony's favorite color, purple. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats. That's a pretty cool wizard. But it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines, written in capital letters, soon I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. Now that does drive me bananas. Duncan needs to slow down. You know, teachers always tell you that. I just noticed the grapes have been burnt by the dragons. That's pretty good details on Duncan's part. What do you think? Now look who's next. What color do you think that is? If you said tan, that's why this crayon is writing a letter. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown. That's what I would have called him. Or dark tan, because I am neither. I am beige. There's a new word, beige. Have you ever heard of that color? And I am proud. I am also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only things that I get are turkey dinners. Kind of boring. If I'm lucky, and wheat, and let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your friend, Beige Crayon. Yeah, he's got a point there. Not a lot of beige things that are interesting. Ooh, I love gray too. I love orange, but gray is one of my favorite colors. And notice all the big animals that are gray, but each animal is shaded a different color of gray. That's amazing. Not all gray is created equal. Let's find out about Gray's complaint. Duncan, he doesn't even say Dear Duncan. Gray Crayon here, you're killing me. I know you love elephants, And I know elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started on rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those big things. Such big things they are. I get it. Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray. He's giving them another option. Color small gray things. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? You're very tired, friend. Whew, a lot of work there. Gray crayon. Hey, I get it. That's totally got a point there. And he's just really overwhelmed. I love the facial expressions on the crayons. They speak volumes to the feelings. Ooh, next up, an unappreciated crayon for sure. I don't use mine enough. White. Why do you think white is complaining? Not used very often, but look at how creative white is on black paper. Let's see what this one says. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the page you are using me on. White. That's true. If I don't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow, but snow is very pretty and beautiful. Or fill in empty space between other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your friend, White Crayon. And there's a cat that's white, but you can't really see it. It says White Cat in the Snow by Duncan. That's funny. I told you this book was funny. Ooh, opposite of white, black. Let's see what black's beef is here. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things. He just gets right to the point, right? Things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they are brighter than me. It's not fair. Have you ever felt like something's not fair? When you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. He's got a point. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. No, I can go with the black beach ball, but what about a black rainbow? I don't know about that, but I do love her polka dot black and white dress. That is cute. Ooh, the next color up, green. Now green is very popular. You see it in a lot of things, but you know what? Green is my least favorite color. I don't know why. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for 2 reasons. One is to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I had no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. So he's not really complaining. He's at least giving a positive. He likes his job. Second reason I write, I'm thinking this might be a complaint part, is for my friends. Oh, he's not really complaining, but he's going to complain about his friends. Let's see what he says. Yellow crayon and orange crayon who are no longer speaking. That's a problem in a crayon box if 2 colors are talking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Well, at least somebody's happy in the box. And there's the two colors having a problemo. Wonder who's next. Yellow. Yellow and orange on the same page. Let's see what they say. This is yellow crayon. It's very light. I like how the author uses for each letter the color of crayon. Dear Duncan, yellow crayon here. I need you to tell orange crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking, and I can prove I am the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. And there it is. You just added it in. I guess that proves it, right? We'll see. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pale and the true color of the sun, yellow crayon. Well, you can see orange is not having it. He's very frowny face. The illustrator's using a straight line for the brows to express not happy feelings. But you know who's on the next page? Orange. And I bet you orange is going to bring to our attention why he should be the color of the sun, or she. Dear Duncan, I see yellow crayon already talked to you. The big whiner. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Here's a funny joke. Orange is kind of a comedian. Well, orange is the best color. He says, Orange, you glad I'm here? Ha! You're pale. And the real color of the sun, orange crayon. He's a jokester. Hey, you know what? I think, what if Duncan used both of them for the sun? Have you ever shaded and mixed two colors to make one unique color by blending? I think he should do both. Oh, the next color is definitely pleasant, and we see it in a lot of things. Look how tiny he is. Wonder why. Hey, my grandson Riley, this is his favorite color. Dear Duncan, it's been, maybe it's yours. It's been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But you know, if you get a glass of water, what color is it? It's clear. But we always color things, don't you? I always color things, any water I always color blue. Check out the next time you have a glass of water. Is it blue? Let's keep reading. Never mind all that stuff. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubby. That's a cool word, stubby. I can't even see over the railing of the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. He's so stubby. Definitely needs a new blue crayon. Hey, have you ever taken all your small or broken crayons and made rainbow colors out of them? That is a great way to use little stubby crayons. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's keep going and see who's next. Oh, pink. Some people really love pink. It is a pleasant color. Let's see what pink has to say. Duncan, Oh, this is not going to be good because pink doesn't say Dear Duncan. Okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. I guess pink does have a reason to be angry. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her little princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job on staying inside the lines. And there's that little princess. Now, back to us, you and I. Could you please, and you can see she's very, very serious. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. I can see the point there, but pink dinosaur? Hey, yeah, I could go with that. Do you think that's beige crayon again? Let's see. Hey, Duncan, it's me, peach crayon. Ah, surprise. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Uh-oh. Now I'm naked. Have you ever taken all of the paper off of a crayon? I have done that so many times because I wanted to like roll my crayon and fill in a bigger space. But if crayons had feelings, they might feel naked. And too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. And there's my clothing, crayon clothing. I don't even have any underwear. Yikes, that is bad. How would you like to go to school naked? Not happening. I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. I told you this was funny. Ooh. On this page, all of the letters, Duncan has definitely read them and spread them out. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course, he wanted his crayons to be happy. And that gave him an idea. You know, sometimes when you have a problem, if you think about it, you can solve it. And I'm sure Duncan came up with a great solution. What do you think he did? Let's find out. Wow, what a colorful and amazing page. He did some coloring all right. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. We're going to come back to that page in just a minute. And an A+ for creativity. Let me go back to that page where the teacher gave him an A+. Check out Duncan's solution. Do you notice the changes he made? We've got a blue alligator, and there's a rainbow black. A pink dino. Some things he kept the same. That's okay. An orange quail. I love it because you know I love orange. Brown elephant. He's giving gray a break. We've got green water, so blue is not going to be so stubby. He's mixing it up. What a great solution. There's a pink airplane. So he's using all his crayons. He's thinking about their feelings and their expressions, and he's making some changes. He feels great because he gets to color. And his crayons are feeling better because they get used in different ways. And he's definitely creative. That means you are inventing your own way of doing things. And speaking of rainbow color crayons, if you have some old crayons, you and your family members can put them in a little muffin tin and melt them and make rainbow crayons. That could be a fun project. Now, when we close up today, I want you to think about two things. First thing is, colors are beautiful and they're all around us. So I want you to be an I Spyer. And I want you, as you go outside or you're in your bedroom or you're at school, I want you to just really take a minute and notice all the beautiful colors around you, and notice that colors that maybe we don't think are so special or great can be found in many beautiful objects. So be spying. And also, you know, the crayons in this story, they took a few minutes to express their feelings down on paper. So something I like to do, and you might want to do this too, if you're an older student and you can write really well, why don't you get you a little writer's notebook and you can express your daily feelings in words like the crayons did. I do that a lot. I write every day. I like to write my feelings down. I put the date at the top. And then I just write what I did that day, and sometimes I express how I feel. It makes me, I'm the only one that sees it, and it makes me feel better. If you're a younger student and you're not really good at writing your words yet, you're still learning, you could get a little primary notebook or writing paper, and you could express your feelings maybe just by writing a word, like if you can write a sentence, I am happy, or just write the word happy. You could ask your mom or family members how to spell it, or if you don't know how to spell really well and you want to sound it out, you can say a, p, e. You could use your sound spelling. Or hey, you could even express with drawings like Duncan did. How about an emoji on a piece of paper? You know about emojis. If you're feeling happy, you can draw a big smile. And definitely, you're going to want to color and express your feelings. You know, they say green with envy. If you're feeling jealous that day, you could use your green crayon. Or they say sometimes blue, colors represent feelings sometimes. Blue, I'm feeling sad. Or even red. Let's see if I can spy out my red crayon in this box. There it is. I've used red. It's getting a lot of use. They say when you're angry, red represents anger. So I want you to spy for colors and start expressing your feelings with colors and words. If you like to express like me in a written way and the crayons in the story, take time to write your feelings every day. It's healthy and it's fun, and it makes you really think, why do I feel this way? How do I feel today? All right. As always, keep coloring at school, and don't forget to respect your crayons. And until our next story time together, as always, have a colorful one.